Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is June 9th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. You can see I've got it on yesterday morning, and you could see some of the intrusion here of the marine layer along some of the coastal areas yesterday morning. Some high and mid-level clouds moving across the region as well. So let's put this into motion here, and you can see some of that marine layer burn off as you go through the daytime hours, and then watch the thunderstorms pop up across the central and southern Sierra Nevada, Northern California, right on the Oregon border as well. Some pretty prolific lightning producers out there. And you can see this continued on through the day, especially for the east slopes and for some of Northern California up into Oregon and much of Nevada as well. And then we scroll towards sunset here, and you can see some of the thunderstorms did last after dark just for a bit here, and then up across some of southeast Oregon. And then we scroll in through the morning hours here again today. And we're probably going to have something similar again today, maybe a little bit less coverage here, but still some thunderstorms will be out there across Northern California, some of this here in Nevada, and you can see them ongoing currently across portions of Oregon. And you can see the marine layer also across Southern California up the central coast as well, and including some of the northern portions there. But there is some sunshine to be had out on the coastal areas. And now, just taking a look at the channel here, I get a lot of questions about this. So if you want to join and monetarily support the channel, you click the join button. If you want to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, and that helps the channel out as well. And if you like the videos, go ahead and give it a thumbs up here. Helps get the word out to people across the Southwest USA and the state of California about the channel, so we can inform more people about what is coming weather-wise. Taking a look here at isolated thunderstorms today, June 9th, you can see 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can see it does include Susanville there, Carson City, right over Lake Tahoe, possible thunderstorm there as well. Potential for a fire starts does exist, so keep your wits about you as far as that is concerned, especially if you're off across the back country. And we got some significant heat coming back in here as we go through the 10th through the 12th. I'll show you the temperatures on that here in a moment, but you can see it does include Redding, Chico, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto, and Fairfield there. And of course, if you want to beat the heat, you get out towards the coastal areas. Now, this is looking at thunderstorms again today. Medford, Oregon National Weather Service, which does include portions of Northern California here. You can see some Siskiyou, Lake Modoc counties there, east of Cascades, Klamath. Thunderstorm activity here, especially in the evening, 1 to 7 p.m. Isolated to scattered thunderstorms, 20 to 60% chance. So, yeah, interesting stuff there. Watch out for that frequent cloud to ground lightning, strong wind gusts, and even some hail. Now, this is looking at the probability of 100-degree temperatures or above on Tuesday. Look at this: Bakersfield 66, Hanford 71. Look at Fresno, 81% chance there for a 100-degree plus day on Tuesday, June 11th. So we're going to crank up the heat here for a few days before we get a little bit of a reprieve here through the extended forecast. Looking at San Diego National Weather Service, it does include Anaheim. They're in Irvine, 73 here, but look, as you get east of the mountains there, you're talking about temperatures in excess of 100 degrees. So you guys know where to go to get the heat, or if you want to cool down. And on June 9th, check this out, 1990, remnants of Hurricane Boris produced rain and thunderstorms across San Diego County starting on this day. A little bit early in the season there, but it can start earlier in the year. That's why we're going to be watching tropical system potential here as we go through these summer months and on into the early fall here. Look at that, 1.41 inches of rain fell at Mount Laguna. Now, taking a look at the daily 2-meter max temperature, this is the state of California here. You can see Nevada, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. And if we put this into motion for tomorrow, look at the temperatures here. We're going to be really ramping things up as we go to tomorrow. And then Tuesday, probably being the warmest day. Look at this, some temperatures up 105 for some areas. Death Valley might be pushing 119 or so. And then you can see maybe 120 for Death Valley here on Wednesday. Another very warm day there on June 12th. And then we get a little bit of a cool down there on Thursday. Still plenty warm for many areas here, but not quite as warm as Tuesday and Wednesday, let's call it. But yeah, then you can see we drive the temperatures back down a little bit here, but we're still pretty warm across some of the valley areas here. And we'll look at the extended forecast here in a moment, actually starting right now. Here's the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is last night's run, 500 millibars. This is about 18,000 feet. This gives us a nice idea where the general troughs and ridges are. When you're dealing with troughs, you're dealing with convergence, clouds, cooler temperatures. When you're dealing with ridging, you're dealing with warmer temperatures here and much more clear skies here and more sinking air. Now, if we put this into motion, you can see we're building this ridge up a bit here. That's why we're going to warm up the 10th and the 12th. Weak system moves through the Pacific Northwest here. Doesn't have much impact in the state of California. And this thing isn't going to be a big precipitation producer. It might help kick off some thunderstorms across the mountains there. But as we go through the extended forecast, this troughing continues to show here across Pacific Northwest. But the extent of this down the west coast of North America has been in question for some time. We're still looking, at 200 hours out right there. So we want to take that with a grain of salt at this range here. But this would help suppress temperatures across a lot of the southwest USA. And you can bring them down from their lofty heights that we're going to be feeling here over the next few days. Taking a look at the high resolution rapid refresh, this composite reflectivity. This is what the Doppler radar may look like here as we go through the day today. And you'll notice that it does kick off some thunderstorms again for the Sierra Nevada. Maybe one there for Northeast California. Better chances across Oregon, Idaho, extreme Northeast portions of Nevada, Utah there as well. But you can see a few thunderstorms do pop off across some of the Central Sierra and on in through the East Slopes and into Nevada. Now, if we take a look at the European, this is last night's run, lightning flash density potential. This is for this afternoon. You can see it does cover Northeast California and the Sierra Nevada here as well. And big portion there of North, Central, and Northern Nevada and portions of Southeast Oregon. So if we go through Monday afternoon, you notice that gets more isolated to the Sierra Nevada. And we get Tuesday afternoon, something similar there as well. And then Wednesday afternoon, again, kind of a repeat scenario there. And again, tropical cyclone activity not expected during the next 48 hours. We will be watching this because, as I showed you, even at this time of year, you still can get some of the remnants here from the moisture that move up over the area and bring some very interesting weather and some heavy rain, some thunderstorm activity into California. Look at the 6 to 10 day. This was issued yesterday. You can see the Pacific Northwest kind of getting in on that below average signal here, but still some above average here across a lot of the Southwest USA. And here's the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook here. And current a fire map here across the state of California. There's nothing too crazy going on right now, but it is that time of year where we're really starting to warm up and dry things out. And you can see there are a few active fires. If you scroll down here on this website, you can see how many acres have been burned and just what the containment of those fires is. And this, I believe, is fire.ca.gov if you want to look that up yourself as well. And right now, there is the day one fire weather outlook. It's just basically Tucson south towards the border. It does include El Paso there across Texas there also, and portions of New Mexico. But this is looking at something for the potential outlook here as we go through June. You can see California doing pretty well here. The green is good. That means above average moisture is out there right now and respecting, below average fire danger out there for the month of June. July, something similar there as well. Scroll back in a little bit here. But you can see Nevada, Oregon, Idaho, and portions of Utah are above. And then we get towards August here, kind of neutral here across California. And then we go towards September here, and you can see things. If we don't get that precipitation return, we may start to go into some above average fire conditions here as we go through September 2024. But anyway, yeah, if you're out and across the backcountry there, again, watch out for that thunderstorm activity here, replaying what happened yesterday. You can see all those prolific lightning producers out there. It's that time of year where these can start kicking off some fires, and then we go into the overnight hours here, and then we're going to do something similar here again today. But anyway, I hope you guys are liking these videos. Click like and subscribe if you want to join and monetarily support the channel here, which we got about 80 plus members doing so now. Please do so. It helps me be able to put in more effort into this channel, and more time I can put into the channel as well, the larger the channel gets, of course. And I hope to do this full time at some point. I also have the Pacific Northwest Weather Watch page here. Go ahead and subscribe to that one also. And yeah, I hope you guys are liking these videos. Otherwise, hope you're having a good day. And we'll do this all again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.